for your peers in the realm of the hip-hop. Just watch how we turn his whole life around. When everybody tried to tell him he was hellbound, but he smiles now, knowing he's the reason for the powwow. Bow down to the brother on the cloud. Okay, that's what they say when they see me on the stage. Waiting on the page, take a rave in the rave. So I'm living here right now, like it's my last day. Hey, my open, eyes closed, my journey, my road, my drive, my goal. I think they ready for me. I think they calling for me. I think they waiting for me. I hear them calling. I hear them calling.
Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm super excited to be here today. This is the last episode of the season. Yes, I can't believe, like, straight up, it has been amazing. It's been tough, because life still goes on and you still got to work and pay bills and live and be an active member of society and all kind of stuff, right? But we pulled it off. We pulled it off the first year, and this is great. So we'll be back. And don't even get mad. We're coming back. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back. But listen, this first episode, this first season, let's just recap for a minute. I mean, we've helped some amazing people. We've heard some amazing stories. We had a 70-year-old bodybuilder on the show. Like, how cool was that, right? Mr. James was awesome. He came in and did his thing. We've helped so many businesses. Hardy Micros with the growing of the food and the little kits from everything. We've had Ebony Wheeler, the yoga instructor, and she was awesome, and she's business is growing and still doing wonderfully. So we're proud of them, proud of some of them for that. Well, proud of all of them, definitely. But we've got some big bangers too, right? So it was very hard to kind of go through everyone or all the episodes and really kind of narrow it down of the most effective, but I did a good job, I think. So we're going to say, first, let me tell you, my favorite episode, and I never watch my shows, because I think hearing my own voice just feels funny, you know what I mean? So I never watched any of my shows, but one show I did watch in its entirety, and that was the breast cancer show with Mardra Cochran and her foundation, the Mardra Cochran Foundation. She's a 16-year breast cancer survivor who has, she's in her, and I'm so sorry, she's late 50s, I believe, but she is the baddest personal trainer, group instructor. She teaches spin class. She played around with veganism here and there, but definitely to heal, she went raw vegan when she was going through chemo and things of that nature. Came back and ran a crazy marathon 30 days after being cancer free. So that was one of my favorite episodes. And with the other ladies on the show, 70 plus years old and working out. I mean, not just working out, but these ladies came on the show and made me feel bad because they working out and they go to the spin class and then go to water aerobics and the same or back to back, just, and one of them runs before she gets to the gym. And you know what I mean? And then, they were just inspiring, and they didn't start until they were 70 and late 60s. So still, big kudos to them. I'm so proud of them, and they still inspire me. They were my personal favorite episode of this season. But we've had some other awesome things going on this season. So one of the biggest, I would say, is Vegans Eat, one of the biggest new segments to the show, and we'll see so much more of that in the new season. So this was just the first that took place at Infuse Restaurant over in Temple Hills, Maryland. It was an awesome experience. It meant a lot to us, and us meeting the chef and I, to bring that to PG County. So many times we go into the city to do this, to get some good vegan food or, experiment culinary cuisines and all that good stuff. And so, hey, Marjorie's right there she's on there live now too. What's up, girl? And so she also has the bike-a-thon I missed because I couldn't find anyone to take my class, to teach my boxing boot camp on Saturday. So I missed that. But she does have a gala that I will be attending on the 17th. It will be in the Woodmore not community center, but it's in Wilmore. It is, you can find the information on the Marjorie Cochran Foundation.com. It's all on her website. But we will be there for the breast cancer gala, and we will support her on that. Okay? And so back to Vegans Eat, though, and she was there also. But, and that's what we got to do. We got to support each other in this industry, in life, period. All right? So, Chris and I, the chef at Vegans Eat, he and I worked together. We came together and pulled off a fantastic event. We had multiple dishes. Like, it was crazy. I'm gonna let y'all just see all of it on the video, but it was an awesome experience. There's more and more to come. Y'all check this out real quick. Let's see how it went. Welcome to the first ever Vegans Eat, all right?
Sil Higgins hosted her vegan event in Temple Hills, Maryland to teach her community about healthy living.
Veganism, to me, once I understood what it was, I saw no choice but to then share it with everyone. I wanted to share it with the world, basically, is my whole mission.
She turned to a plant-based diet after her body weight escalated to 350 pounds.
I was at a weight loss of about 100 pounds, but I was kind of stuck there.
Her diet changed everything.
I felt better. My thought process was a lot clearer. Once you learn something, you got to bring it back home and you got to tell your people.
Then she met Chef Chris, who shared her mission to promote healthy eating.
In my community, there's a lack of a lot of those resources. So I educated myself and started to find creative ways to create things that I'm already used to eating. Transitioning is hard. You're like, that steak sure smells good. That pizza looks good. But, trying to find those alternatives that were actually tasty. I want food to have flavor. If I'm going to create vegan food, it's not just going to be bland. I want to make sure that it has flavor, that it has just as much love as I put into any of the food that I make. Simplistic with a lot of love.
We want to just tell our people that it can be done. It does taste great, and it's just not, you don't have to have an animal in the mix in order to have a good meal. So as you see tonight, we've just had an amazing time. Vegan food, entertainment, the whole 9 yards, and a healthy lifestyle. All right, so as you guys can see, that food was banging, and definitely, so the next morning, I had me a plate, took me a plate home, right? I already paid for the food, so I took it home, right? But man, it felt like Thanksgiving. I'm serious. I was in that thing with the grains, and they had the macaroni and cheese. Man, I was like, yeah, I'm all right. I ain't got nothing to worry about come November. I'm cool. So it was an awesome time. Many, many more to come. But let's go ahead and jump right back into some things I want to share with you guys as far as the past shows. I want to give a shout out to one of our I want to say he's probably the most faithful viewer that we've had, and that's Jeff Gonzalez out of Phoenix, Arizona. He watched the show. He was on this live thing every Thursday. But the coolest thing, right? The coolest thing, and this is why I do this, you always got to check your why, like why you're doing something, right? And so my whole why in this is like I said in the video, is to spread the word, to let people know that there are healthier options and to be healthy, and that we don't have to suffer from these premature deaths because of something that we can control, especially when it comes to nutrition and what the FDA and everyone has lied to us and put into us to believe and then stick us on medication for, And so we're trying to help us, learn a better way, a healthier way as we live and carry out our lives. And so with Jeff, he watched the show every day. Or every week. So one day he sends me a message and he's like, listen, hey, my mom had a massive heart attack 2 nights ago, or I think it was like a week ago or something. So he's there with her and he's listening to what the doctors are saying, and he said he knew everything already because he watched the show. He knew everything that needed to happen. So now his all of my plant-based preaching all season let him know that maybe it's like a little more serious now. And to him, it gave him what he needed. He said, now, okay, it's a whole nother level. This is way more serious than just watching a show. And now I'm actually implementing these things. And now it's about a better life for my mother and for me. And I was like, okay, let me suck that up here. I ain't want to have a whole Oprah moment and be crying and all that, right? Okay, cool, right? So I was like, let me maintain my cool. Got that, right? But let me tell you this next one, right? This next one broke me down, I ain't gonna lie, because just listen to this, right? This is to my most affected viewer, the one I think that made the most impression, her journey, the not giving up, this story. So in February, we honored some of the women from heart health and a lot of the women suffering from heart diseases. And we honored one, Sharon Gilmore, who at the time that she was on the show and she had to come in by phone, okay, because at this time she was in North Carolina. She's from here. Actually knew her in 7th grade. We were very best friends, 7th and 8th grade. Okay, so that tells you she's only at 37. And at 29 or so, about 29, she gave birth to her 3rd child. And she suffered heart failure, okay? At that time, which her heart then didn't produce or it wasn't functioning at a high enough rate, they put her on an LVAD machine, okay? So LVAD is an external device that she wore, and so it kind of pumped her heart for her. Gave her some rest and kind of rebuilt her heart up. So typically people go from the LVAD to a heart transplant, right? But because her heart was then functioning okay, they took her off the LVAD. But then her heart stopped functioning again at that rate, right? So at that point, she wasn't on the transplant list because she had been off the LVAD. So but she still didn't have a fully functioning heart at all. So family moved to North Carolina. They had to make all these changes and work with the doctors there. Long story short, from that, the doctors basically said, I don't know what else we can do. So, in a hopeless situation, VCU Hospital actually picked up the case. They picked up the case, right? And then they implanted an artificial heart for her. So she functioned on an artificial heart, and I think we have a few pictures of that too, Jacob. So she was functioning on the artificial heart. This one right here. Hold that for a minute, right? So functioning on an artificial heart, about a month or so, not even a whole month. The good thing is it put her back on the A1 status for a heart transplant. Okay, so when I tell you this that didn't break me down. I was just like, yeah, awesome. A1, she's got her status back, right? Cool. So I'm in the gym one day and I'm training a client and my phone got stuck. I didn't have my stopwatch that day, so I was using my phone for a timer. And my phone got stuck on Facebook and I couldn't get it off. Like I didn't even know why it came up. And I have a client in front of me, but all I could see on my phone was that she was headed back to Richmond to receive her brand new heart. Brand new heart. So I read that with the client in front of me and I was like, all right, wait a minute. I need a break for a second. Like, because you think at 37, to have gone 8 years, because her daughter's 8 now. Remember, she started the heart failure when she had her daughter. So 8 years of up and down, LVAD machine, external devices, family having to learn how to now sterilize things and change bandages and walk with this cord around and make sure that the machine doesn't beep. Her kids knew about the machine and making sure all this stuff happens. But end of the day, she didn't give up. The family didn't give up. They've been through everything together. And she's now about 3 weeks in with her new heart. All right, so we will give it up to Sharon Gray for that. Girl, keep going, keep pushing, and we're now just sending positive vibes to you and prayers that your body fully accepts the heart. There's no rejection problems and all that good stuff. So I think we're almost out of the clear with her on that, and that drive, it keeps me doing what I do as well. All right, so big ups to you on that. We're so proud of you. That was February now, and this is November now. So keep going, girl. Keep going, keep pushing, and we love you, all right? All right, so now we're going to get into, what are we going to get into? Something that's real cool for me, man. Real cool. I want to say first, before I bring him up, right? So this is a guest we've had on the show before. It is my brother, Herman Higgins Jr. the second, right? So, life gets really, really busy. And I think it was a couple months I hadn't seen you or something like that. So a couple months go by and I'm at his house and he comes in and, people are like, yeah, I heard Pooh, he came down and lost a whole lot more weight. And I'm like, all right, cool, yeah, no, I haven't seen him, right? So he comes in the house, and it's his house, and I'm just sitting there like, I know the sound. It sounds like him, but I don't know this dude that's coming in this house right now. I was like, who is this guy, right? My goodness, he has not, I was going to say he has not changed. No, he has changed tremendously. Let's bring him on. I want to go ahead and give a screenshot of the last time he was on the show. That's both of us. Let's come on up. Come on up, big brother. Yeah, what's up?
How you?
What's up, big brother?
All right.
I still call you big brother or what? Like I should just say older brother.
Yeah,
that's cool, right?
That's cool.
That's cool, right? So,
Right.
man, what's been going on?
Nothing changed. Being consistent.
Being consistent.
Being consistent.
Yes, consistency is definitely the key. But I just want to tell you, you inspired me to keep going, to keep pushing too. Like I was already, you know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
and I saw you, I said, dang, right? Okay, so we had a screenshot. So we see us now. Let's look at before. That's you before. That's at your heaviest weight of.
I was 376 in that picture.
376 in that picture. And was that your heaviest weight, period?
My heaviest recorded weight.
Recording weight.
Yeah,
yeah.
let's go with that.
Right. Okay. And so now we down to.
Today's scale was 192.
192.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
192. God. So how did it feel even to just go into the 100? Like could you even say it? Like, did you have to think about it before you said it?
And for me, the funny part about it was I never had a goal weight.
Right.
I never said I wanted to get to this size. Or I basically just wanted to save my own life.
There you go.
Because what happens is, bad habits compounded on top of bad habits and bad habits. And once you start changing them and replacing them with good habits, it's like it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect.
It's no problem. So it was no problem. You just kept going.
Just kept going.
So let me ask you this, though, because when you were on the show in December, you were at 165.
No,
right?
December. Last time I was on the show, I was 265.
265. I mean, yes, 265. Right. So from then to now, I know consistency, of course, but sometimes we get to a weight and we kind of stay there. Like I know I was 250 for like a minute, and I just stay there, right? So for you, what was it that changed from then to now? What did you stop doing, and what did you start doing?
Okay, my realization was, I'm going to the gym. I'm working out.
Right.
Okay, I do 4 miles on the treadmill. But then I come home and I drink 7 miles worth of beer. So,
wait, notice he said 7 miles worth of beer.
So I said, let me slow up on the beer.
Slow up on the beer.
I slowed up on my starches and I backed away from the meat.
Okay.
About 2 months, I literally went no meat.
Yeah.
Protein shakes, peanut butter, soups.
There you go.
I focused on getting my protein in other ways.
Absolutely.
And my body let me know. It reacted to it immediately.
Quick.
I mean, when I say immediately, it was immediately. And from the end of January to March, I want to say it might have been 35 pounds. 30 to 40 pounds.
Absolutely.
And I was doing Jell-O, soup, peanuts, peanut butter. And it kind of scared me. I'm like,
it was coming in so fast. And I was like, what?
Oh, I don't like this. But I was eating so much animal fat as well as flesh.
Right.
That as much as I worked out,
it just wasn't able to counteract.
My workout didn't suffice what I ate.
Right, absolutely.
So
absolutely, the eating the animal product, and I tell people this all the time. It's not so much just like, oh my gosh, it's bad for you. It is, yes. But when you're talking about the human, keyword human body, right? So we are naturally meant to eat off of the earth. Okay. That's why when we eat plant-based, it's like, thank you. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Our bodies process the animal protein longer, right? And so it uses more energy to break down these proteins, these animal products in our body. So now that we're eating plant-based, the body doesn't have to work out so much on just breaking down the animal that you put in it. It can actually do what it's supposed to throughout your body and get that, body fat off, all that
and
good
because
stuff.
the majority of it is water.
Exactly.
And I guess I kind of found that out on accident. But my body reacted to it so fast it couldn't be ignored.
Yeah.
So what happened was I'm like, well, let me stick with it.
Yeah.
And let me intensify my workout along with what I'm eating now.
There you go.
And hence the results.
There's the results.
Yeah.
Key, and then the other key to that is intensifying your workout. You can't do the same exact workout week after week after week, not changing the weight, not pushing yourself. If you're cardio, then you need to be trying to hit better time each time. If you're lifting weights, then you need to be increasing that weight 5 to 10%, each time or each week. You have to continuously push the body, apply the stimulus to the body in order for it to change. Right. So now it's funny that you excuse me, you mentioned something here. Like for me, it was more of I was doing certain things. For me, I had a lot of that, and I did a couple shows about it. It was like the cortisol effect, right? So cortisol is a chemical inside your body that breaks down your body, right? It's the biggest stress hormone, right? So it's how we hold weight and all that good stuff, right? So for me, it was more of from then to now, it was more of releasing the stress.
Right.
You get what I mean? Because stress will hold weight on you because, again, you got that cortisol build up, so then everything is working with that. It's not allowing your body to go through its regular process, okay? So I haven't stepped on the scale in a while because it did scare me.
Okay.
Right? And so I never had, for me, 210 was fine. And that was only because I had been 210 before a brief time when I moved back from Phoenix, right? A brief time. So for me, getting back to there was like, I'm cool with that, right?
Right.
And so I actually started going below that and got really scared. Like scared and nervous because I was like, it just doesn't feel right. I don't like it. Like I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I don't, get under 100, get under 200. Then I was like,
basically your mind is saying, I haven't done nothing to deserve this weight.
It wasn't even that. It was just like, it was so much. Like it's so mental. The mental plays a part even for me because I'm still human. You know what I mean? Like we all are. So look, actually what I did, right? I was going down too low and I almost hit 199, right? Okay. And I stopped. I said, hold up. I got mad. I started lifting heavier.
So you get...
Right? So I was like, I'll put this back on and lean mass. But my my body fat percentage there, or back in December, my body fat percentage was at 41. Okay? So what I did do today, I had one of my coworkers weigh me and do the body fat percentage. I didn't want to see the number, right? But I wanted for myself to, and this is key to be at a healthy body fat percentage. I wanted to be 35 or under, right? Okay. So I was like, okay, if I'm hitting that, I'm cool. I don't even want to see the number, right? Right. So today I did come in at 34.9% body fat, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I felt like once I had that go, I was okay. I felt better, right? Because I was like, I don't know. But today, and I'm going to have this and share this with you guys, I'm going to go ahead. I brought a scale in, and I'm going to go ahead and step on the scale, and we're going to see how much combined we have lost since December 28th, the last show you were on.
All right, let's do it.
So you are at 192 today. We already did that, right? And so you're down. We're going to do this math here, right? So you're down from 265. So that's 73 pounds. You down right there. I was 255. We're going to see where we are. All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready at home? Let's do it. Y'all going to follow me on this mission. We'll get back to that. My man, Jacob. Jacob is on it today. But you know what? I'm going to be for real. I got these Harley boots on, dog. I'm going to take these boots off real quick. I know they about 10 pounds. They sell. Because Harley Davidson don't play, right? Let's see. It's on, though. It's on. Y'all ready for this? I ain't never stepped on a scale in front of nobody. Boy, we gonna do this now. I ain't never. In the middle of the day, too, I'm gonna tell y'all how I used to be pressed and check the scale, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a whole scale story while I do this, right? So I was so pressed, I get up, use the bathroom, take the clothes off, then step on the scale before you get the shower, right? Every morning. All right, so we got it. Bam. So let's see what it's going to be. I'm going to tell you another funny story. The first time I ever started gaining weight, well, let's see what this is first. What did it say? What did it say? Are we on it? Are we on it?
We on it.
What? 209.5. I will take that, baby, and I'm going to keep my shoes off. How about that? I'm going to keep my shoes off right now. We're going to come on back over here. Let's do this math, bruh. I'm cool, and I'm cool with holding the mic the rest of the show too, because that's how good I feel.
Right.
So now I have the number, but and you guys can see the image. You wouldn't think I was 209 pounds, would you?
No.
Not at all, right?
No.
It's it's all about what it consisted of. Now I said I almost dropped below. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was 20. No, I was like it was 201.
Okay.
And I said, I don't like this.
Right.
And so what I did is I dropped my body fat percent. I put on more lean mass. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's why we are back at 209, and I'm fine with that, and I'm happy. But we will work on continuing to drop the body fat percent. Mm-hmm. So now we will see the difference in the new season. So keep watching for that alone. All right. So I'm gonna tell you this one funny story before we really wrap up here. Right. Okay. So with the scale, the first time I ever gained weight. Right. Now I knew that I was gaining weight a little bit because the clothes was getting a little snug. Right. So this is what I did. I hadn't stepped on a scale in a long time. Okay. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go buy me one. I'm going to go buy a scale. I went to Target, bought a scale, bought it home. I stepped on the scale. I said, this scale broke. This scale ain't working. This scale ain't working at all. Something ain't right. Now, Target got the bomb return policy, and I took that thing right back. I said, this ain't right.
Right.
So I get to the line. The lady said, anything wrong with it? I said, I don't think it worked. She said, all right. She didn't feel like talking, so she gave me my refund. I went to another store, bought a scale. That daggone thing said the same thing, man.
Okay.
I said, oh no, okay. And that was my first realization, like, okay, you gotta get back on it, right? So, and I think I hit like 260 something for me the first time. So let's go. We are done. What did I say? 209, 45. That is together, so that is wow.
And I think the key thing to that is the most important aspect of it is progress.
Absolutely.
We get so caught up in getting on a scale, seeing a result, rather than allowing ourselves some time.
Absolutely.
Because progress isn't 1 week. It isn't. It's just you chipping away at who you want to be.
There you go.
We tend to say, okay, by next week, if I'm not down 2 pounds, I'm going to lose my mind. And then you get on a scale, and then you get frustrated, and you deviate from
the whole plan.
From everything.
From the whole plan.
I think just sticking to it and making progress. Just
making
slow and just being consistent. And because we forget that you didn't gain that weight overnight.
No.
7 pounds a year for 10 years
Man,
is 70 pounds.
Okay, and then you mad it ain't off in 7 weeks or 7 days at that.
Exactly.
Biggest thing, I be like, oh my gosh, how long you been overweight? Like, how long, right? But you want it gone in how long?
Right.
Like just, and that's called having reasonable goals. You know what I'm saying? Reasonable.
you weren't fair to yourself when you were gaining it. But you're unfair to yourself when you want to lose it.
You feel me? That's that cognitive disordinance. That is what that's called. Cognitive disordinance.
Yeah.
You got to make sense and rationalize, and you doing all this thinking for what?
Right. Just take your
But
time.
then you don't think. Then you take 2 seconds, and be like, I'm about to call American Bass, give me some wings.
You know
Quick.
What? If I get a,
You know what I mean?
If I get a fish and cheese,
Yeah,
that ain't as bad.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Right.
But yeah, so we have together, since that last show, we have together lost another 118 pounds.
Absolutely.
Brother.
Absolutely. And we're going to
Man.
keep it moving.
Yeah, we're going to keep it moving.
And I guess one of the aspects of that is not only losing 118 pounds, but being healthier.
Absolutely.
Being aware of nutrition, being
Yes.
aware of what we're putting in our body,
Absolutely.
being aware of what we're eating,
Yes.
what ways to exercise to maximize our workout.
Hello.
So
I tell people this one of you hit on a point today. Is this lady, they do their little treadmills or something, or they bike and they be on the phone, or they just chilling, laid back, chilling. You're not doing anything. It's good that you're there. You're on your way. But if you don't have a constant goal to do something better, stronger, or faster than you did the day before or the time before you did it, that's how we gotta keep it moving.
You
get
can't
what I'm
watch
saying?
Empire on the treadmill.
You ain't no.
You
You talking on the phone? Why you ain't doing it, bruh? You're not. You're just not.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Use your phone for your music, right, and your headphones, and keep it actually moving.
Right.
That is how we do that, right?
Absolutely.
So yes, we will. Man, I'm telling you, this has been so awesome. 118, that is freaking awesome. So I can't wait. Next season, we're gonna just keep it going. We're gonna see how our process continues on, right?
Ain't no doubt.
Yes. And so more Vegans Eat experiences will be
Ain't no
coming
doubt.
as well,
Right.
because that one was just so awesome, and we got so many more places in the DMV area to check out that we just gotta be there, right? So we gonna have that going. We are moving to a new studio. This is our last time at Listen Vision on Georgia Avenue. So we are going to the Blind Wino over there in Southwest, and we about to blow it up. We're just getting started. This is not over by far. We are just getting started. So what else we got coming? Since we have the new studio, we have room for workouts. So not only will you see things like me getting on the scale, we're gonna have people coming in giving workouts. I'm gonna be giving workouts. Viewers, y'all gonna be able to come down to the studio to enjoy this live in the audience or working out. So get your little coins together too, so y'all can come on down
And support.
and support.
Ain't no doubt.
And get your workout on.
Right.
Cool thing, we got a kitchen in a new studio, right? So at the beginning of the season, I was able to make all the meals and stuff like that, right? And then I would just show the pictures and all that. Oh, baby, we about to do it there. We about to do it there. Y'all gonna have it be able to taste
on deck.
And so even with the cooking, I'm like, I ain't no chef, right? But everybody always come and say, what you eating? That's how the whole Vegans Eat came about anyway. But I forget that we have basic, everyday people that need help with just these meals. What do you eat for dinner? What do you eat for breakfast, right? We doing meal prep. We doing special dinners. We doing it all next season, okay? Recipes going to be there for sale, too. And all of that. You feel me?
Right.
All of that. So keep watching. Let me see what else we got next season. We're going in deeper to the mental health as well.
Absolutely.
Because that mental health process is a big one. I'm going to say this is real shout out real quick before we go into the last wrap up here. Speaking of the mental health, you heard about what happened in the Krogers in Kentucky, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So that was First Baptist Church. That was Bombazim Church.
Okay.
So this was the First Baptist Church in J-Town. I just wanted to send all my prayers and thoughts out there to you guys. I'm so busy that I really didn't even notice that it was First Baptist at first. And this is a church where every summer I went to Kentucky. That's where I went. My grandparents were married in that church. My mom was baptized in that church. Every funeral, wedding that I've been to in Kentucky has been at that church. So to know that someone could have come in that church and taken one of my families definitely had an effect. And they saying it's mental illness, of course.
Right.
But if you think about it, no one in their right mind would have done that anyway. I think racism itself is a mental illness. All right. So we send prayers and thoughts and hope that everybody recovers from this. And there's still people that are traumatized from this. Some of my family is still traumatized from this because they were in that church or went to prayer during that time and things of that nature, right? So we're going deep into mental health next season also, all right? So the cool thing, you guys. So we have had a song, an opening song, every day or every week, right, since we've been in here. When I first started it was like, I used the song, then I used something else, and I was like, nah, I kept coming back to this one song. But what I love is that the gentleman who wrote this song is my very own buddy. Like, we live probably less than a football field away from each other. Right. One of his big sisters, I love all of them, but one of them was my first best friend that wasn't a cousin or somebody, you know what I mean? Right. His mother, I gotta give a shout out to that, is my boo. Like, she was a music teacher. She does a lot of music and different things. She actually taught me a lot of culture musically growing up. She made me watch Cabin in the Sky and taught us about Dizzy Gillespie. She made us watch To Serve with Love, and you know what I'm saying? She was that chick. That's my chick. Ursula Robinson is my chick. But right now, we have her son, a very, very awesome young man by the name of Dave Robb. I just want him to go to the stage for a second. Dave Robb, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
So let me just say, this song, right? Hold on before we go into this song. You wrote this song when?
It had to be 2012.
Okay, and for you, what does this song means what, man, for you?
At the moment when I was writing it, I was just, I felt like, okay, the energy that I was feeling was, I got to make sure that I separate myself from everybody. Yeah. For the simple fact of just being a different type of thought process. I was like, all right, everybody's on this kick of this new wave or whatever. So I was like, all right, I got to keep my mind open. That's what the song was called. And then I start thinking about the journey it takes to be in that place, and then speaking for people from our area where we grew up, where it wasn't so much seen for us to handle that business and then get on stage and kick some ass. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
And some of the words is what got me to the song. I was like, this is it right here. I'm about to take over all this. And I too had to isolate myself. I had to get focused. I had to do my own thing so that we can bring birth to new life and to new living things, right?
Definitely.
Right. So this song is the official Sil Higgins Fitness and More song. Dave Robb.
Yes, indeed.
Take it away,
Thank
baby.
You, my lady. I love you, man. Too much love to hate, man.
Always.
Yeah, so like she said, man, too much love to hate. It's mind open. And I appreciate y'all putting me on for this one. Let me go every week, every Thursday. You feel me? So I'm gonna just rock out. I wish I had the TV track, but we gonna ride with it, right? Just a little bit, if you don't mind.
Fresh breakdown. Everybody know what I'm trying to do now. Hold it down for my hometown. Profound when it comes to doing me, because I do it easily and it pleases me. How? So focused, mind open. Behold, a man with a motive, soaking and adapt on my own ocean, hoping that the whole world gets a notice. I've been waiting for this minute for a minute. Now I got it. I'm off in a moment. Same smoke, can't sugarcoat it. Beast mode, can't control it. Hold up, if you're looking for me right here, with a pen in my hand to make it all clear that I gotta do it bigger and better, but piecing the puzzle together for the people that never let up. So cut up with the bullshit be too. Like the world got up and better against you. Ain't nobody here coming for the rescue unless you ask me to do it, then I bless you. Well, wait, never too late. Take a deep breath, let it all marinate, because the second that I do, I embrace my fate, and I gotta make a move because I am that great. All I want is all of y'all to ponder about a man willing to take his dream farther while all the other didn't even try to bother. Start at the engine until we started. Part of me, when it doesn't happen often, so while we here, let's enjoy it and applaud it. Take a second before the night becomes morning. Tell those in the trust I hear them calling. Mind open, eyes closed. My journey, my road, my drive, my goal.
I think they
ready for me.
I think they
Calling for me.
I think they
Waiting for me.
I hear them. Hey, I hear them calling for me. Mind open, eyes closed. My journey, my road, my drive.
My goal.
I think they I remember when my days were so unsure. Now I know what I'm living on this earth for. Now I know that I am what they lust for. Plus more, representing Prince George Force War. Like the little nigga standing at the bus stop, scared cause he fears that he's near to a gun pop. Headphones in his head, disappears from this world, reappears in the realm of the hip hop. Just watch how I turn his whole life around. When everybody tried to tell him he was hellbound, but he smiles now, knowing he's the reason for the pow wow. Bow down to the brother on the cloud. Okay, that's what they say when they see me on the stage. Playing on the bass, take away from the rage. So I'm living here right now, like it's my last day. Hey, mind open, eyes closed. My journey, my road, my drive, my goal. I think they
Ready for me.
I think they
Calling for me.
I hear them.
Waiting for me.
I think they
Calling.
I hear them. Hey, break down, down, down. I think they calling. I think they calling. Break down, down, down. Hey, I think they, come on, mind open, eyes closed, my journey, my road, my drive, my goal. I think they,
Ready for me.
I think they,
Calling for me.
I hear them.
Waiting for me.
I think they,
Calling.
I think they, hey, mind open, eyes closed, my journey, my road,
My drive.
my goal. I think they, too much love, I got too much love, I got too much love. And there's too much love to hate. Dave Rob, y'all. My name's Dave Rob, y'all. Thanks again for having me every Thursday rocking with y'all, you hear?
Every Thursday, Dave. You are the man. All the love. Thank
Appreciate
you
you,
all.
appreciate you.
I appreciate the viewers. I hope you got something great from this season.
Break down, down, down.
Fresh air.
Break down. Everybody know what I'm trying to do now. Hold it down for my hometown. Profound when it comes to doing me because I do it easily and it pleases me. How? So focused, mind open.